Hey, good morning, everybody. Going to go over our Forex trades for today, Friday, July 18th. Leaving office early today. There's really not much going on out there. Not much news other than what's going on with Israel and the Gaza Strip, and then the Malaysian airline being shot down. But that all had impacts already. Really not much economic news out there. There was a little came out of Canada, but nothing major. Even equities. Opened relatively flat and really haven't done anything. So Fridays in the summer, just not worth taking the risk. We did have 3 trades which occurred either late yesterday afternoon into overnight, and matter of fact, 2 of them we got out this morning with the news from Canada. Allowed us to get out of 2 trades. 2 trades with gains, 1 trade with a loss. End result, after 3 trades, we were up 1.7 pips. Really not a whole lot to talk about. But let's get to it. The first trade you're looking at here is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. We got a signal to short this 1.00480 level. And in hindsight, probably shouldn't have shorted because you got all these bottoms. But then again, this was a triple bottom. If it breaks, it's going to break hard, on a triple bottom. Unfortunately for us, the 4th bottom held, unbelievably. So we took a loss of 17.6 pips. Not the worst thing in the world, not great, but not the worst thing in the world. You have to, you decide what you're risking, and you set your stop, and then that's, you move on. Obviously, if we don't get out there, look what happens. She runs higher, and then this was the news from Canada, which actually made it reverse. Still, it's right where we got out. So. It just was not a good trade. Euro US dollar, we were short this for a while, 1.35166 from yesterday. It just was in this consolidation range here, and then it finally broke down. Even though it was this morning we were watching, and this is the news from Canada, we had our stops to take the stops out, what we were willing to risk. But why we ended up looking to get out where we were getting out, if you go back longer term on the chart, you have these two bottoms where it just spiked hard, so you got to say to yourself, what's the chances it's going to break that, so that was those bottoms are right around 1.3511 level, 10 level, so we put our offer to take us out just above that 1.35132, and that's where we did get out. Incredibly, the news made it bust through it, and you can see here it traded all the way down to about 90, 134.90. So we held it all this time. We should have probably held it a little bit longer, but we were just afraid with seeing the way it bounced off that level 2 times. This is in June, I believe. Yes, this is back in June, and it bounced. Not only it bounced off those levels, it bounced hard. Just wasn't willing to take that risk, so we picked up 3.4. Like I said, unfortunately for us, it busted through. It went all the way down to 90. So we definitely left about 20 pips, 23 pips on the table. But it just reversed and came right back to where we are right now. It's right where we covered. So again, not a lot to talk about. Australian dollar, US dollar, we were long this 0.93862. Yesterday morning, actually, we held this longer than Euro to US dollar. We had our stops, the stops were down here. It takes this low out. It never approached there. Reversed. When we woke up this morning, we saw this big V, and we knew the news was coming from Canada. Not that this is Canadian based, but if the news is big enough, it could potentially affect a lot of the currencies. And boom, it busted right through it. We had our out to get out right around the figure. You got these tops here, 0.9402 level thereabouts, and you got the figure. So that's where we were. We had our order in there, stops in there from when we first entered the position. Boom, went through it. Went all the way up to 94.10 before reversing, just like you saw the others reverse after the news came out. So, as soon as the news came out, everything popped or dropped. About an hour or so later, they all turned around and reversed. So we'll take it. We'll take the 15.9 there, because if we didn't, get out of that, we could potentially still be holding this, and we would have been down. We would have been down to the market. Instead, after 3 trades, we finished up 1.7, down after the commission. So not so bad, but we're definitely going to wrap it up and get out of here. Nothing else really going on. Like I said, Fridays in the summer, probably best to just stay in cash and wait till markets open on Sunday night for Forex and on Monday morning for equities. All right, so that's it. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back next week. Enjoy yourself.